Hey, what's up guys? Hope you're having a good day. I have no clue why I made the thumbnail for this video so tropical and sunny, but I don't know, I kind of like the vibe. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's because, not to rub it in, but I am going to the beach tomorrow and I'll probably pre-record some videos to be released over the weekend. But like I said, not to rub it in, I hope you guys find some time to get out into the nice weather, go find a beach somewhere. I don't know, even a lake, anywhere, get near some water though, and enjoy your summer. Let's get back to the point of this video though. I'm going to show you how to do some text-based designs, and I'm using designs that I found on Merch by Amazon that are all selling pretty well right now as inspiration, and then I'll kind of show you, I'll bounce back and forth between Photoshop, and everything I show you should translate pretty well from Photoshop to Photopea to Canva. So yeah, let's get started. Now, real quick, before we get into this, just wanted to remind you to take advantage of my weekly print-on-demand giveaway. It's free to enter. 2 winners are selected every Sunday, and it takes like 10 seconds. This week, sponsored by Merch Titans Upload Automation, Merch Ninja Research Tools, All Sunsets Premium Graphics, and Bubble Scout, the only Redbubble niche research and validation tool. You'll find a link in the description. Thank you to all the sponsors. If you're selected as a winner, you get a license to all of them. All right, let's get started with these design tutorials, and the first one's going to be super easy. All right, this shirt is selling incredibly well. I'm guessing it's not for the design. It's probably something to do with maybe driving external traffic, or they ranked really early on this, again, meme. I don't know if this is from like a TV show or something. It's definitely popped up before though in the bestsellers, and I'm going to show you how I would go about designing it. So it just says, I can't, I have plans in the garage, right? Is that what it says? Let me bounce back and forth here. I can't, I have plans in the garage. All right, so Photoshop. Maybe we just left justify the text. By the way, I always start with a pre-made template that has like the lines of text pre-built in so that it speeds everything up. And that way, you know, I can start off with, you know, I don't have to recreate the wheel every time. So it just says like, I can't, I have plans in the garage, right? Is that what it says? Something like that. I can't, I have plans in the garage. So maybe we just bring the text down a little bit. By the way, I'm using impact font here. So it's a nice big bold font that works pretty reliably. Also, when I use this, sometimes I will adjust the the horizontal letter spacing, which you can do over here in this sidebar by clicking the A icon, and I might increase it, but I won't right now just because I'm having trouble getting this to fit on one line because I have to add these periods in. So I can't, I have plans in the garage. That's done pretty easily. You can also distress this text by doing a merge layers on it and then going to the channels tab, and this is where you can add a grunge pattern like this, and you can then use the select color range and just click the black section and then switch back from the channels tab. This is all going on behind me here. Switch back from the channels tab to the layers tab, click your text and just do a delete or a cut, and then boom, now you've got distressed text. How about that? That was easy. Or I can roll all of that back. If I lost anybody or you think that's too much work, you can just change the font to, my favorite distressed font is just Edmund Texture. So EDMUND, Edmund Texture, boom. And when you see this like black box thing, that means that they don't support that character. So they don't support the curved quote, but they support the straight quote. Okay, so try that out. If you see that in any font family, it's just because that character of text isn't supported. Okay, so I can't, I have plans in the garage. I might even like make it a little bit bigger since we changed fonts. There's a little bit more room. Boom. Do something like that. All right, so we're gonna try to go through this in not take forever. So that's why I'm going pretty quickly. You can find maybe some tutorials similar to what I just did on my YouTube channel and of course in my full print on demand courses. All right, the next one, and this is a good example of using 2 different font families. I believe it's 2 different font families, and contrast though. So one is really big and bold and easy to read and funny, and then the small text underneath, of course, is used to kind of deliver, it's not even really used to deliver the punchline, but at least it adds context to the shirt, like, oh, it's a Father's Day gag gift. All right, got it. So it says pull out game weak AF. All right, so I might even roll this back to where it's impact again. Pull out game weak AF. Okay, and then I'm gonna make the text box the full width of the canvas. By the way, I'm designing at 4500 by 5400 pixels. Standard dimensions for Merch by Amazon. That is my recommendation. Okay, now I'm going to center this text, and I might even make it bigger, like 500 pixels or 500 point, and then increase the vertical spacing accordingly. The leading, I believe it's called. Okay, pull out game week AF, and then I might just duplicate this layer and Happy Father's Day and just make it like significantly smaller. Maybe even change the font family if I think that'll look good. Maybe something like Metropolis would look good. That doesn't look too bad actually. The only thing is I might then reduce the horizontal spacing by like -20 pixels or even like -40. I think that looks pretty good. How about that? Has kind of like a Call of Duty. You guys know the game Call of Duty? It has like that kind of vibe. At least to me, it feels like it does kind of. So I don't think that's too bad there. Bouncing back and forth. Pull out game week AF. Happy Father's Day. Not bad. So we're on a roll here. This is a good example of using good contrast between like big text and small text, especially when delivering kind of like a joke. Oh, this one, I'm not retired. I'm a professional grandpa. So I don't want to spend forever recreating this exact design, but one thing that they do immediately that stands out really well, that's very easy to do and takes an extra like 10 seconds when you do text only designs is to use color instead of just using white text. All right. You can use color. So say, I'm not retired. I'm a professional grandpa. So the way I might go about doing this is something like this. Okay. I'm going to make the word retired really big since that's kind of the punchline. And I might just duplicate the Happy Father's Day and pull it up. All right. So I'm not retired. Maybe even make that a little bit bigger, like 300. Okay. I'm not retired. What did it say? I'm a professional grandpa. Okay. Just duplicate the one we just made. Keep the text consistent. I'm a professional. Make that big. Maybe not as big. Make it like 350 maybe? I'm a professional. By the way, I don't know if I would actually like do it like this, but I am, you know, I'm not gonna make it look bad. But if I was gonna do this on my own and actually sell it, I may spend a little bit more time on making it look a little bit better. Like professional, maybe we switch that to. I don't know if I'm using too many different fonts right now. Just kind of experimenting. I'm a professional. We should reduce the horizontal spacing here. I'm a professional grandpa. Yeah, it doesn't look that great, but whatever. Okay, so we got the text, and then I already went ahead and I grabbed the hexadecimal color codes from this shirt. So, oops. So we can just easily apply them. So all you have to do is highlight the text. In your color picker, just paste the hexadecimal color code. You can see it right here after I click the color selector. Boom, red. And I think they had this red as well. By the way, I'm not stealing their designs or anything like that. I'm just doing this as a tutorial. So it looks like, by the way, sometimes you can get away with just using like color on the word retired, for instance. It seems like the word retired was kind of the kicker in the punchline of this design. So sometimes you can just do all white and then put one word as like the colored text that stands out. Whatever you think is best, you know. So make professional blue. I'm a professional. Maybe I move like professional grandpa like that. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Kind of like that. There we go. I'm not retired. I'm a professional grandpa. I think that doesn't look too bad. And then also, you know, we equal out all the distance. The word retired had a little bit of a shadow underneath it. You can always do something like right click that layer, go to blending options, then go to like drop shadow and figure out what angle you want to put it at. I usually do like about 130. I'll do opacity 100%. We're gonna have to change the color to, I think something darker like that would probably work. Set the distance out till you think it looks okay. And yeah, something like that can work. That's a quick, easy way of doing it. You can also like clear that and you can just duplicate the layer. And whichever one is underneath, just do a color overlay. And again, select the darker color. And then just move it down and wherever you want it to give it that 3D look and feel that you can see that they have here under the word retired. Okay, you can actually go into like 3D modeling in Photoshop as well. It's how I built my like Ryan's Method logo one day when I was just experimenting. Anyways, that one took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but let's move on. Proud mom, class of 2021. So the two big words that they're trying to highlight are mom and 2021. So let me just do a quick like kind of tutorial of how I would go about showing how to do that effect. And we'll use this retired text right here just to show like that gradient. So you should be able to just right click that layer, go to blending options, do a gradient overlay. And I think this is going to be top down. Let me just double check. Yeah, it is. It's going to be top down. Okay, so I'm going to cancel that. It looked like in the example that they had white on top and gold on the bottom. So the right is going to be the top, the left is going to be the bottom. So why don't we just select a gold color, something like that. And I think that's pretty well spot on. I mean, you might want to go darker, I guess. If I really cared about matching it, I might just like steal the color scheme. You can also like click into the middle here. And if you wanted to add a middle ground color that you're specifically targeting, you can do that that way. So whatever you think looks best. Boom. And now we got a gradient overlay just like that. Very easy. What else? Let's go next one. Okay, this one, the word cloud, because this is technically a text-based design. Obviously, there's a graphic mixed in, but you can actually make word cloud designs that in big picture at a glance look like some graphic. So I just wanted to show you guys that I don't need to recreate the wheel. I already did a tutorial on this. I'll link to it right here in the YouTube cards in case you missed it. It is using a free tool. You know, I like to talk about the paid tools, but some of these tools are free as well. This one is completely free, so go ahead and check that one out if you missed it. All right, and last but not least, why don't we do this one here? It says human. It's got the pride flags, LGBT, rainbow, transgender, lesbian t-shirt. I don't know. I'm just reading the title right now. So all we need to do in this case is, what did it say? Pride? No, it just said human. All right, so let's change the text to say human. We can change the color of the text to white. I'm gonna make it as big as possible here just to show what I'm gonna do as best as possible. All right, boom, big text, bold, perfect. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go to Google and I'm just gonna type like LGBTQ flag. I'm gonna go to images, and this may not be like a perfect reproduction of what they've got going on here, but it's gonna show you very quickly like how to execute this. You'll just need to go and find the rest of the flags, or maybe I'll just do this and just take this image and put it over top like that. And all you have to do, guys, is in the layer behind me, I'm gonna hide myself for a second. Okay, in the layer behind where I just was, put your top layer, the overlay, right above the text layer. Okay, and then all you have to do is right click that layer that you're going to overlay and click create clipping mask, and then boom, just like that, it's overlaid on top. You can move it around as well. Like if you just want it to be some flags, you can just make it bigger. So you can also like edit these however you see fit and then adjust like what shows up on top and what doesn't. All right, so I think that might have been the last one. Let's double check. Yep, that was it, guys. Thank you for watching till the end. Quick reminder, I have a free 7-day Merch by Amazon mini course. If you want to take advantage, it's actually really thorough, and I deliver one lesson a day to your email inbox. Link in the description. All I need is your email to send it to you. And I have an Amazon Merch Facebook group that is growing at a rapid pace. If you'd like to join in the discussion, I'd love to have you. It's also linked in the description. Last but not least, before I wrap the video, I have a full Amazon Merch course that I'm working on updating for 2021 since there's been big changes. So you're going to get a lot of value out of it. If you are in lower tiers, you can check that out, link in the description. It shows you design tutorials just like this one, plus pretty much everything I know about designing, niche research, tier specific strategy, lots of discounts to the paid tools, automation in the bonus section. There's a lot to it, so check that out. All right, guys, thank you for watching till the end. Like, subscribe, have a good day. I will see you tomorrow.